And so this was sort of my module to outcome map that I really like to use to kind of start building the overall structure. And then I also map out things like all of the projects that I was thinking about giving to the students. This is kind of was in my early stages, going through and saying, okay, would this assess, which one of these sort of key outcomes, would it not, and just kind of quickly mapping that out. So this kind of page of the spreadsheet is just helpful in more of a brain dump space for me to stop and check that I am focused on the outcomes and being, reliable in sort of what I'm creating. Then I go into my overview tab, which is where I actually would lay out the schedule and course structure for my class. And so I personally always like to start with my calendar view, just making sure all the dates are there. And then I just spent a bunch of time, dragging and dropping and being like, wait, what if we don't do that here? And what if I, introduce this one here instead of, that one? There. And I love using Excel kind of in that way because of that drag and drop features that just really helped me play around with some different things, iterate on it. A big thing that comes from just technical writing as well is, don't get too caught up in a single loop of what you're creating and acting like you just need to move forward because that's what you started with. Instead, it's okay, let me just try this. If it doesn't work, no worries. I'll just swap some things out and iterate until I finally came up with this schedule that I like. So I had my onboarding stuff. Then I started to figure out, okay, about 4-ish weeks per unit. And we had 3 main units. I liked to start mine with what is that key verb that then I can attach back to those learning outcomes. Because I also do this thing called prep tracking in it, where it's just a spreadsheet that is all color coordinated because I love, being visual, that actually lets me, keep track of everything that I am doing from, did I make my lectures? Do I have all my assignments ready to go? And by the end, it tells you how much of a completion score you've got. So if any of that is interested and you also like to just organize things in color-coded spreadsheets, you can head over into the planner shop at Teacher's Pet, look at the trackers kind of side, and I do have my course builder and prep tracking sheet there that you can download.